Good Thursday morning, my beautiful friends. So, just finished cutting my grass. Hate doing that, but I need to get done. Now I'm making some protein pancakes and about to have some arts and crafts time. Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna show you this little project I'm working on right now. Yes, it's arts and crafts time. Not excited about this, but it needs to get done. Here's what I'm doing. So, yeah, I did a lot of research on how to soundproof a big room. So we're in my living room right now where I film my podcast. And you can hear it probably, I know this is a new mic, but you can probably still hear the echo in this room, especially when I clap. So I'm going to soundproof to the best of my ability this room on a budget. Here's how I'm going to attempt to do it. So I have moving blankets, these thick moving blankets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, attach acoustic foam to them, and hang them from my walls with clear plastic hooks so they're removable. So I'll still have my living room like normal, but when I want to film a podcast, I'll just hang these blankets up. And real quick, here's the science behind it. So an echo is basically the sound bouncing off the walls, right? So the blankets will help reduce that bouncing off the walls if you hang them down and cover those hard surfaces, so it'll be a soft surface to absorb that sound. What the acoustic foam will do is it'll create a little space between the blanket and the wall. So any noise that passes through that blanket hits the wall and tries to bounce back, it'll hit that blanket again. That's the science. Most of y'all know I'm a complete nerd when it comes to things that I want to figure out. So I spent a lot of time researching this on YouTube, and I was going to do acoustic panels. I was going to use just the sound foam, but what I kind of came to the conclusion of, this is the most affordable way for me to do it while still maintaining this sanctity of my living room, not defacing anything, not putting up anything permanent. So I don't know if it's going to work. All in all, I'm invested about $100, so hopefully it works, and we'll see. But you can see right now, I'll show you. That's what it's going to look like. That's what the moving blanket with the foam glued down to it looks like. So, hope that was focused for you. Why won't you focus? Yeah, so the acoustic foam will be between the wall and the blanket. So really all you're gonna see is these blue blankets hanging over my wall, and I actually have a room divider to put right here. So all three sides will be covered in blankets. The only exposed wall will be the wall behind me, which is the one you're gonna see on camera. I don't know. Let's put this together and give it a shot. So I know I talk about being ADD all the time. I may be a third of the way through my soundproofing project, and I ran out of glue, so I had to go to the grocery store. I went to the grocery store, actually I went to Michael's to pick up glue, and then I was like, you know what, I'm getting hungry, I want to eat lunch, but in the back of my head I've been thinking the whole time, I want to try to make my own ketchup. A lot of store-bought ketchup's incredibly unhealthy. I want to make a healthy alternative. So I leave Michael's and go to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store and buy all the ingredients for ketchup. We make ketchup, and lots of it. Look how thick it is. Yeah, lots of ketchup. So I'm gonna eat now and then get back to my soundproofing maybe, but I've got other stuff I want to do too. So much going on, so much to do. So I'm mixing so vigorously, I broke my whisk. Really? I actually prefer the taste of this to real ketchup. Sweet, a little spicy, no sugar added, no salt added. It's fantastic. And I like the thicker consistency too. So I'm about to eat some of this with lunch. All right, so it is day 2 of soundproofing. I've got 4 blankets done, working on number 5 now of 6. But just in case you're wondering, the blanket, the styrofoam, what I'm using is I don't even know if you'll ever be able to see this. It's a fabric glue, but it's like a really, really thick goo. So all I'm doing is, boop, I'm putting it 4 corners and one in the middle, but I'm leaving it like pearl size, like not making it thin, leaving it really thick, because both of these are absorbent surfaces. So you need something like thick there to bond the two together. So just putting 5 little pearls, and I'll show you what that looks like. By the way, this stuff is messy. I had it all over my hands yesterday, and I was like peeling. But boom, see the little pearls, and they're nice and thick. That way, because both of them, like I said, they're absorbent, it'll actually stick to them. So doing this with 2 more blankets, and hopefully after that I can hang them and be done. All right, so if you can see here, it's kind of hard to notice, right? Those are the clear hooks that I put up to hang the blankets from. So round 1 of the soundproofing project is done. Now I have to let my blankets and the foam pads adhere, and the hooks I'm gonna give them 24 hours to actually adhere to the wall. So now it's just a waiting process. All the preliminary work's done. So as soon as everything finished hardening, or whatever you call the gluing process, I'm gonna hang everything up and try it out and see if this echo in this room gets any better. It better. I'm gonna let you look a little closer at, you see those hooks? Kind of hard to see. I mean, they're up there and I notice them, but I bet you the average person will not. So that was kind of the whole goal behind using the clear hooks. Just kind of keep it incognito as much as possible. And the blankets are there rolled up and doing what they need to do. I don't know. But I'm excited to actually try this out, because I am filming some new podcasts next week, and hopefully the sound is a lot better. All right, so just got to downtown Gulfport. I know it's kind of loud right now, there's a truck passing by. But one of my upcoming podcast guests is Jerica Broussard. So I've known Jerica for a while now. Love the way she thinks, love what she's all about, and they commissioned her to do a large mural as part of this new Fishbone Alley project in downtown Gulfport. So tonight's kind of the unveiling of all that. So we're gonna go check that out, see what's going on with that. And then tonight we've got to go grocery shopping and run a few more errands to get ready for tomorrow's meal prep. But check this out. That's actually a mural someone did of Jerica. So, and you can see it goes down a little ways, but this is kind of the back to a bunch of little restaurants and bars that are down here now. It's really cool. They're trying to make this kind of a pass-through and an outdoor activity area. So it's actually the first time I'm down here to check it out. I'm originally from Gulfport, but I moved to Dyersville where I live now, so I don't get over here as much as I want. I know it's kind of loud back here. There's a bunch of air conditioning units and stuff, so I hope you can hear me. But you know, I'm just glad to see that there's actually some revitalization going on, and they're trying to make something of this and bring a little more tourism down. This little alley right here actually received some national attention for what they're trying to do. So it's pretty cool. Hopefully some more people show up. I know I'm early, but it's gonna have to be because I have things to do tonight. I wanted to come check it out kind of before, you know, everybody got here tonight. So I'm gonna go check out the rest of it and see what it's all about. You can see Queen's over here taking pictures with everybody. So I'm gonna let you meet her and get introduced to this beautiful soul. But there's people hanging out. As you can see, the beach is right down there. But what's up, man? But go in here and check this out and see what's going on. Come here, give me a hug. Hey! Look, there she is, the queen herself.
What's up, guys?
How you feeling about today?
Man, like a queen.
look at what she's wearing.
You know, just show up and show out.
All right, so I ran into one of my good buddies, Joe, and Joe's kind of been behind the scenes on a lot of what's been going on down here. Joe, what's up, man?
Not too much.
What does this kind of tell you about what's going on down here?
Just as the Gulf Coast is coming together more as a community. Thankfully, we got artists like Nico and Jerica and the rest of these guys that, not to single them out or anything, but are bringing everyone together, let's say. And it's funny because they're not even from Gulfport necessarily.
No, they're not.
Artists from all over. So.
Yep. So, I mean, once again, just a really good project. Like Joe said, bringing people together. I see people around from the coast that are here right now. So it's just exciting. Barefoot is the only way to play. Feel the music a little bit more. Funny fact, Leonard Skinner played barefoot so he could feel the heat of the stage. Found that really cool. So, been in here talking to a lot of people, and I'm gonna take you inside to kind of the actual event. I mean, people everywhere, but this is kind of the actual event that's going on. It's really cool. There's a lot of like who's who of Gulfport in here. There's food. So just a really cool event, just kind of bringing the coast together. You got people here from Pascagoula to Gulfport, I'm sure other places as well. But, you know, just having something like this where you see people come together for one thing and united, really cool atmosphere. And I'm glad this is happening, and we need more stuff like this down here. So hopefully this will kind of spur. So this is kind of upstairs in the actual art gallery itself. I mean, there's stuff all over the walls, all over everywhere, but this is the actual gallery itself, featuring a lot of the coast artists. So you see a lot of cool pieces that are kind of representative of the coast, and you know, just really cool to kind of see this stuff and see that it's growing along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, because we need it. Doing some live art. Love it.
This is called, there are 21 movements, okay, basic movements. This is called the drum. It goes like this. So you do in this position, you go notice it, and then you I'll show you another move. This is called push-pull.